always provides close racing, especially around a circuit like this where the braking zones become few and far between, so plenty of room for slipstreaming. As we look down the grid there to the right hand side of your screen, that is going to be our pole sitter Joshua Smith, and to the left is Elliot Porter, who starts alongside him on the front row. All eyes will be on the lights, and when they go out we will be away and racing. They are just having a look further back down the grid while the last few drivers get themselves lined up, and after that we will be looking straight towards the lighting gantry. Who's going to make it to the first corner first? Is it going to be Smith or is it going to be Porter? Very shortly the Shenington circuit is going to have 31 Honda Cadets going around it. We do have just a slight delay, I think some reordering needed. Oh dear, well that's Lorenzo Martin, unfortunately has pulled over and doesn't, I'm not too sure what's happened there. Now at the angle he's at, either Lorenzo knows that there was a problem and has pulled over, or that suggests to me that there was a lot of karts slowing down very quickly and he found himself with nowhere to go. But unfortunately, no Lorenzo Martin, but everyone else is away and clear, and it looks like Joshua Smith had no problems away off the line, and he's going to lead us as we come through turn number 2 for the first time and up towards turn number 3. I can see Jack Price has made his way up into second place, so 31 become 30 as they go up towards the hairpin for the first time, and Joshua Smith it is leading the way from Jack Price as they come down towards the chicane. Do we get everyone through nice and safely? I believe we do. 9.5 minutes on the clock to the right of screen. It looked like there was just a slight bit of contact, but not leading to anything more than that, thankfully, as they come out of the chicane and down towards Wilkins for the first time. We're side by side for third place as well. I think that was Joshua Bigembe actually getting up into third place. So the number 52 there going along very well, has the 83 of Kaiser Ryman just behind, but actually leading the way now is Elliot Potter, is it, who's leading the way? No, it is Joshua Smith leading the way. That's a little fault with the timing screen there that is showing Elliot Potter at the front, but it is Smith leading the way from Price, and quickly rectified as it comes up towards turn number 4 now for the second time of asking. Now, from over the years that I've watched Honda Cadet racing, sometimes it can settle down pretty quickly, and drivers often can take a very patient approach to Honda Cadet racing, particularly if you're right at the front of the field. It's just about staying there, working together, trying to pull away, and then sorting it out at the end of the race. And I think we're seeing signs of that already here with Jack Price just pushing along race leader Joshua Smith, just trying to get a gap over Bigembe and Ryman, who are behind. Oliver Majewski in 5th place, Ethan Griffiths in 6th. Rocco Shenton is moving along nicely actually as well. He's just come up to 7th place. We caught the 52 of Bigembe there jumping in the seat, just about half a second back from our top 2. We could do with a little bit of assistance, but his pace is actually giving him a gap over Kaiser Ryman as they come down to the chicane now. There's the number 52 coming out of the chicane, the cutting edge racing driver. Down towards Wilkins we go, leading the way. Head down for Joshua Smith, Price behind. We're going to have to keep an eye out for Shenton in the 86, because he did very well on the last lap to get himself up into 7th place. He does have a gap though to Ethan Griffiths in 6th place. Here are your top 2. It's 2 groups of 2 at the front, and then in chase after that is Majewski, Griffiths, and then Shenton has actually managed to close up to Griffiths. So keep an eye on Rocco Shenton, because he's caught the 2 ahead. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a move for 6th place here as they come through turn number 4. Drivers defending in the background, but they're splitting themselves into groups with just under 8 minutes to go. It is still Smith leading. Like I said, you sometimes have to be patient with these ones. This is just this stage of the race, and there is Shenton. He's actually up into 6th place, and that is going to be, I think, a move for 5th place. As in the yellow and black colours there, that's Rocco Shenton making another move. He has received a contact warning, and I think that's because we have seen one of the drivers that was in that group lose a few places, and I think it might be Elliot Griffiths who's lost a couple. Well, thankfully no more than that, but Shenton now up into 5th place. So this is the driver on our screens that we need to keep an eye on over the next 7 minutes. in terms of lap times, Rocco Shenton is the quickest, 51.6, and that's pretty similar to what we're seeing from our race leader Joshua Smith as well, who is with Jack Price. They have a gap of just over 1 second to Joshua Bigembe. Then it's Kaiser Ryman, Rocco Shenton, Majewski, Griffiths, Jensen Hookey is in 8th, and it's Elliot Potter in 9th. And Charlie Warren is 10th place. Problems on the last lap, sadly, for Sebastiano Tizeo and Charlie Kitely as well. Both lost places, as did Riley Till, unfortunately. Well, here we go. Rocco Shenton, third in this queue, is about to make a move down the inside to the right-hand side of your screen. There goes one, and could it be two in one move? No, it's going to be up to 4th place then for Shenton, but watch them down through turn 3. Shenton is about to go around the outside here of, I think that's Kaiser Ryman, as they come up towards turn number 4, and Shenton is, and there's contact there with the number 83 trying to get through. Kaiser Ryman, and Shenton's off into the tyre barriers, unfortunately. Rocco Shenton, who had been going so well, unfortunate contact there on the exit of turn number 4, and that's seen Shenton into the tyre barriers. Well, hands in the air ahead, unfortunately. I think everyone else just about got away with it, and all of this is playing into the hands of your top 2. So if you've been questioning why Jack Price hasn't tried to take the lead from Joshua Smith, this is your answer, because now they have a gap of 3 seconds to the rest of the field, and when it comes to them two battling away with each other, it's going to be a 2-way fight rather than what could have been an 8 or a 10-way fight as they now make their way through turn number 3. We're back with this battle for 3rd place. Kaiser Ryman in the black race suit leading the way, but Majewski trying to make a move and has done, so that's the number 41 going into 3rd place. Elliot Griffiths tried to, Ethan Griffiths, sorry, tried to get through as well, but in the end decided to not make the move. The number 52 of Joshua Bigembe, who is running up in 3rd and looks likely to go after the top 2 in the early stages, has actually dropped back now. He's running down in 6th place, trying to recover a place, and Bigembe down the inside at Wilkins in the 52. Good driving there. Going through with him was Jensen Hookey as they come up towards the start-finish line. We can see Majewski leading that queue. Leading this 4-kart train is the number 52 of Bigembe, just over 4.5 minutes on the clock, and Jack Price will continue to just wait there in 2nd place until we get to about 2 laps to go. Then that's when we might see some moves being made between those top 2, but for now we must stay with this fight behind. The 17 of Ethan Potter at the back of this 6-kart train was trying to make a move there, wasn't quite able to do so. Behind this then we've got Warren leading a huge train of karts as well in the 82. That's the battle for 9th place. Our top novice is currently running in 16th place. Really good driving from Ellis Poulan-Meeman there, who started the race in 24th place, and Ellis has made his way up to 16th place, but Hugo Majewski right with him. So a good battle going on between our 2 novices. We can try and pick that up a little later in the race. I'll certainly keep an eye on it on the timing screens as number 56 of Logan Howes has gone into 11th place. We're back with this battle for 3rd place between Majewski and Ryman's starting to work with Majewski now. You saw he was looking over his shoulder a couple of times there, just monitoring the gap behind. That's the 39 we saw in the green colours of Hookey making a move on Griffiths, and that's a change for 6th place. But Kaiser Ryman is starting to settle down into this race now, starting to work with Oliver Majewski, and in terms of going for the lead, it's not completely over just yet, because at some point our 2 leaders are going to fight, and when that happens, Majewski and Ryman want to be right with them, or want to at least be doing their best to chase them down. There are our 2 leaders. It's been a while since we've seen them, but no changes between them as they come out of 2 and up towards 3 now. Less than 3 minutes to go on the clock. Majewski here and Ryman, Bigembe and Griffiths behind that. Up towards turn number 4 we go. This now for the 9th time of asking. Behind that is Jensen Hookey doing very well. In fact, it was Hookey, but Potter has just got past him. I say got past him, tried to. Here's a good little scrap going on behind that. That looks like the battle that Charlie Warren is leading. We had a little look at it. Battle for 9th place on screen. Just under 2.5 minutes to go. And Ryman doing his best to try and work with Majewski, but Bigembe and Griffiths are starting to come back into play here. So this two-way battle, and with that, Kaiser Ryman's going to go for it. He's going to make his move for third. There he goes. So change for third place there as Kaiser Ryman goes through as he comes out of turn number 2 now and up towards turn number 3. A look over the shoulder. And he's felt pressure from behind, and he's decided that it's time to go for third place and try and get himself onto that podium. Of course, you want to be leading this group. If anything is to happen to the top 2, then you want to be the one who's going to pick up the pieces here in third place as we come out of the chicane now and down the back straight. A look over the shoulder there for Ryman at the number 41. Then we have Bigembe and Griffiths, the 4 of these locked together. And very soon we're going to have to go back to our leaders as well, because surely Jack Price is going to go for a move, if not this lap, on the next one. Let's take a look at them as they come through turn number 1. I'll keep an eye on what's going on for third place. In fact, it looks like Majewski has got back past Kaiser Ryman. So those 4 still battling away with each other. We'll let them filter through as they come up towards turn number 4 here. Leaders still staying as they are, but we've picked up this battle for third once more, and that time no changes. So it's Majewski back into third. Ryman is now dropped to 4th. He's going to have to respond, and he's running out of opportunities to do so. Then it's Bigembe and Griffiths. Behind that is Potter. Then it's Warren. McAllister in 9th. Howes is in 10th. In terms of the novice battle, it is still Pullen Memon who's leading, and he now has Wielden in between himself and Hugo Majewski as well. So we'll keep an eye on that, but we're coming on to the final 2 laps of the race, and this is surely now where we're going to see a move from Jack Price. The door is open there from Smith as they went into turn number 2. Price decided he didn't want to go through it. Up towards turn number 4 we go. Are we going to see defensive driving now from Smith? No. But Jack Price is clearly leaving this to the very, very last opportunity then. He's had a look over his shoulder there. He'll be able to see that he's got absolutely zero pressure behind, and in the background we're seeing it all kick off for third place as they come into the chicane. Bigembe's dived down the inside and has gone through into 4th place there, so a great move I caught there from Bigembe, who's gone up into 4th place, and he's staring at a potential podium. But this is our battle between our 2 leaders as they come out of the final corner now and up to the start finish line, and they will see the last lap board, and with that Smith is going to go defensive. Price is going to look to the outside. Round turn number 1 we go for the final time into 2. No need to defend there for Smith, but what about up at turn 4? This is Price's time to go and make this move. In the background we are seeing Bigembe trying to challenge for third place, but Price just doesn't seem to want to make that move. He's trying to get a switchback, but it's not worked in his favour. What's happened behind that? Have we seen a change? No, we haven't. It's Ryman still in third place now, and then we have Bigembe in 4th place. In fact, we have seen a change. Majewski's gone up into 4th. Bigembe's dropped down to 5th place, but it's going to come down to the last lap, last corner, and this won't be the first time this happens today. Oh, and well, there we go. A little bit of contact between our top 2, and Price is going to go through into the lead, and Price is going to take the race win, and Smith is absolutely furious with that as he comes across the line. Price it is who takes the win on circuit. Smith finishes in 3rd place, and Oliver Majewski finishes in 3rd place. Bigembe is 4th, Griffiths is 5th, Ryman is 6th, and it's Potter, Warren, Howes, McAllister, Shenton. A real shame for Rocco Shenton. Definitely had a chance to go and win that race.